Hello everyone, this is Sherman here from TechOS, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Flappy Golf 2. Now, this is a free app on the App Store and it's universal as well, so you can download it once and that one version will work across your iPhone, your iPad and your iPod Touch, and I will leave a link to download this app in the description of this video. Now, effectively, this game is the sequel to the first Flappy Golf game. Now, I haven't actually reviewed this first game, however, the first and second games are essentially identical. The only difference is our new levels and interface and sound effect changes, that sort of thing. So it's pretty much the same sort of aim of the game of what you kind of have to do whilst you're playing. So I'm demonstrating this on my iPad because I just tend to play all my games on my iPad. But most people I've seen playing the game, or the original Flappy Golf game, I've seen them playing it on their iPhone or iPod Touch, but the experience is just shrunken down for the smaller displays. There's no added features that you gain by using a larger iPad. But if I just launch the game here, I have muted the sound just for video purposes so you don't hear blaring sound coming through. But as you can see at the top left of the screen, there's their three controls. There's one for volume, sort of sound effects, one for the music, that's just the background music that plays while you're using the game, and then there's the settings. If I tap on the settings, it just brings up whichever language I want to choose, so I can basically just choose which language I want to use, so that's nice. And at the bottom you'll see we have three options. So firstly, on the left you can see this more games button. If I tap on that, it just takes me to other games that the developer, which is Noodle Cake, has created. So if you scroll down here, I think somewhere, there you go, you can find the original Flappy Golf game if you want to go ahead and download that, and then if you want to work through both games. And if I hit the play button, which is in the middle, I'll be greeted with either single player or race mode. Now I'm just going to use single player just to demonstrate at the moment. But I'll go into race mode later on. So essentially what you have to do is choose a level, as I've just done, and you'll see in the bottom right of the screen I have a sort of a right flap, and then on the left side of the screen I have a left flap. So those are the buttons that you use to control your golf ball. And on top of the ball, as you can see, I have a number. So at the moment mine says 0. That's because I've done 0 moves. And the aim of the game is to get from where I am now, so the starting point, all the way to the hole with the flag next to it. So that's basically what I have to do using these navigation keys. So if I just give it a go, I can just go along and hopefully get in the hole. There you go, I got it in. Now you notice I got a gold star. If I go to where it says retry, it will take me back to the level. And as you can see at the top, we've got three sort of targets. You can get a bronze star, which is 8 flaps, so it means it's taking you 8 moves to get to that flag. 7 flaps is a silver star, and 6 flaps is a gold star. So as you saw, I just got a gold star. Obviously, as you go higher, further on in the game, the levels get harder, so it's harder to achieve gold. Maybe you'll perhaps achieve silver consistently on one level, and gold will be harder to achieve. So you get the idea. Now, as you can see at the bottom, there's some water. If I go into that intentionally, I restart the game, because obviously that's a water hazard, as it just showed. And you've also got sand, which is sort of trying to replicate a bunker, just like on in real golf. So if I go into onto this green, oh, I went into the hole. Actually, let me just retry. You'll see that when I'm not on this green section, I can jump, but when I'm on here, I can only I stay on the ground whilst flapping. So that's just something to note. Obviously you get to know all the different materials and entities that come with the game as you play it. And if I go here where it says next, I have 4 options. I can go to choose levels, I can go back to the main menu and retry, or I can hit resume, and then obviously once I've completed the game, let me try and do this 5 flaps instead. There you go, I'm in. And then what I can do is hit next and go to the next level. So you get the idea. So that's very basic. It's a really, really addictive game. It's one of those really, ones that people spend ages on. As you can see here, there's 9 out of 15 found. So these are the eggs. Throughout the levels, you just find eggs floating around. The aim is to collect all of them in a level. And you can use these eggs to customize your golf ball, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's go to race mode, and essentially all you have to do in here is either choose local or online. So local, what this will do is, I've got my name entered already. if I just hit OK, what I can do, I can either host or join a game. So if I hit join, it will search for games currently which people are hosting around my area. So I think this requires Bluetooth to be on. You don't need Wi-Fi, you just need to have a Bluetooth connection on all the devices which you want to play, and then it will just automatically detect other devices around you and you can join, or you can host, and this will essentially just mean that your device acts as a central hub for other members to join. So that's the multiplayer mode. Now I'm going to show you the customize mode. So if I go to the top right, it has a customize button. From here I can use those eggs which I mentioned earlier, so the eggs that you collect can be traded in to customize your ball. So as you can see, I'm currently on balls over there for customization. I can scroll through these and you see they've got kind of prices at the side. So these ones here are 125 eggs, and I can scroll down and continue to look through them. You've got all sorts of different options there. If I go next to, underneath where it says balls, and if I tap on trails, I get all the different trails available. So you get the idea there. You can choose whichever one you want and have that as your golf ball. So finally I'm going to show you the daily race, and I can't actually show it to you because I've actually done it today, but essentially what this is it just joins you to random players around the world who are connected, and you just race each other, and whoever gets there first gets a prize. And it's very simple. If you've played other games, they have sort of daily challenges, and you'll probably be used to that sort of thing. But anyway, that's it for this app review of Flappy Golf 2. It's a very simple but addictive game, so do go ahead and download it. Again, it will be in the description of this video. If you've got any questions on Flappy Golf 2, you've got an app that you want to see reviewed, then do let me know by using the contact details in the description of this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.